Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another Mandela effect video for you guys. I love the Mandela effect. I like talking about it. I think it's fun, funny, and fresh. You guys send them to me constantly on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, like literally everywhere. And so pretty sure you guys still like them too. So we're gonna keep going with it. Without further ado, let's get into the new Mandela effects. Okay, the first Mandela effect that I want to talk about absolutely blew my mind. Like, I just feel like discovering this Mandela effect made me feel absolutely bonkers. Don't know if anyone else agrees with it because this is not one that was sent to me. This is one that I actually just like noticed on my own. But I was watching Mean Girls, one of the most iconic movies of all time. I noticed that in Mean Girls, Aaron Samuels 100% remember Jonathan Bennett, who plays Aaron Samuels, having blue eyes. Like piercing, beautiful blue eyes. Maybe a dark blue, but like just blue. Nonetheless, like I see it so vividly in my head that it is nuts. And I recently went back and was watching Mean Girls and I noticed the buddy has brown eyes. That's just wrong. Please let me know if you guys also remember him having blue eyes. Like, I know it sounds like such like a little change, but I feel like I really notice people's eye color and it's really wigging me out that he has brown eyes. Like, that just has never existed to me. That's so wrong. Like 2004 when Mean Girls came out, I feel like the dark hair blue eye thing was like the trend. Like, they look like Zac Efron. Anybody else really remember him having blue eyes? I know it sounds like such a little detail, but when I saw like this scene of him, it was just wrong. Let me know what you guys remember. All right, the next Mandela effect is one that you guys have really wanted me to talk about over the past few weeks. A lot of people remember Bob Barker from The Price is Right dying years ago, but he passed away just a few weeks ago. I don't know. I was never like a game show girly. I do think that it's a possibility that people are thinking of Alex from Jeopardy. I don't know, but I was absolutely flooded with this Mandela effect. Please, someone let me know because I have no idea. The next Mandela effect, I'm so hurt by this one. It's so weird to me. I swear that Haagen-Dazs has always been spelt like this. Like, Haagen-Dazs. I just feel like that's like the proper, I don't know, I don't speak German. I would have to ask my grandma this one actually. I swear Haagen-Dazs is always spelled like this, like 100,000%. Until I recently saw this Mandela effect that Haagen-Dazs has always been spelled with Z, like this. Absolutely not. Like, I'm sorry, no. The logo to me looks so wrong, and I think that's what's like weirding me out so much about this. I just don't know that. I don't know Haagen-Dazs with a Z. Haagen-Dazs. Right? Please tell me you guys remember it like I do because it's driving me nuts. Not only that, but like I just feel like German is typically like with the double A, like that just feels right to me. And then also the logo, like something about the logo with the Z looks so wrong. It kind of feels like Cheez-Its. How Cheez-Its, I actually do remember there being a Z and it being Cheez-Its, but it's always just been Cheez-It. Like, no. All right, the next Mandela effect is actually really wild. However, I'm not a big Jungle Book bitch, but to me, like, I feel like I can really picture it. I haven't seen the Jungle Book that many times. I have not seen it in many moons. So if you loved the Jungle Book as a kid, definitely listen up and let's see what you remember. But there is this one scene where there's a song going on and Baloo is dancing around and then he like is in a green like hula skirt and a coconut bra. 100%, like I can picture this so vividly in my head, which is why it freaks me out so much because he has never been wearing a coconut bra. He was wearing a yellow hula skirt, first of all, and a coconut beak, which like literally what? I just feel like this is so wrong. Please let me know what you guys remember though. So vividly picture the coconut bra. I don't know. But would they do a coconut bra on Disney? It's like the only thing. I'm not sure. I think they would. I feel like they've probably done it in Lilo and Stitch before. So I don't know, but let me know what you guys remember because it was kind of freaking me out. All right, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about has to do with Scary Movie. These movies are so funny. Basically just parodies of other like actually scary movies. There has always been this one line from this one scene making fun of The Sixth Sense where Haley Joel Osment says, "I see dead people." And the words were always, "I see white people," which was why it was like funny. Like it was like part of the joke. That's never been the case. He has always said, "I see dead people," which to me makes no sense because then it's not even a parody. That's just like the actual words. I see dead people. So many people have been sending me this, so I think a lot of you guys are gonna also remember the I see white people joke. Like, it's like, where even is the joke then? It makes no sense, but let me know what you guys remember. All right, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about is all about soft soap. So I feel like I've been hearing a lot of people talk about soft soap as a general statement, like the little aquarium soaps. And I always remember there being a orca whale version of this aquarium soap, but it never existed. They've only ever had like a clownfish, a seahorse, and a couple other animals, but never an orca whale. And I just feel like I was kind of obsessed with Shamu as a kid, and I feel like I very vividly remember there being a whale one. Let me know what you guys remember. The next Mandela effect that I want to talk about, Scooby-Doo. I love the live action Scooby-Doo, like, a lot. There are 2 movies of the live action version. And I swear that Scooby-Doo Spooky Island, like, I feel like there should be 3 because, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Because I feel like Spooky Island Scooby-Doo live action should be theoretically the second movie. But that's the first ever live action Scooby-Doo, which I feel like makes no sense because they kind of just jump into it. Mystery gang is all broken up and like needs to get back together. It would have made so much more sense for that to have been the second movie, right? I don't know if I'm just crazy, and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this because I feel like I could just be misremembering, but I need to hear your opinions. Don't you remember Scooby-Doo's The Spooky Island one being the second installment? Please let me know. All right, the next Mandela effect that I want to talk about is actually blowing my mind because it has like a personal aspect to it, and it is about Empire State of Mind by Alicia Keys and Jay-Z. If you asked me what year this song came out, I would have said 2006, maybe 2007, for sure the earlier 2000s. Am I right, ladies? Wrong. This song dropped in October of 2009, almost 2010, which is absolutely wrong and so nuts. And I have proof of this. Okay, so this is like a weird fact, but obviously ringtones were really in the early 2000s. I mean, I guess there still could be in if you're down. But my parents like had ringtones for specific things. We were in the process of moving. This was like 2008. We were selling our house to move. I vividly remember my mom's ringtone for her real estate agent was Empire State of Mind because my parents would like get excited when that ringtone came on because it meant that someone was like interested in seeing the house. 100,000%. It doesn't make sense because by the time that song came out, I was already moved into my next home. Wrong. It just has to be wrong. Please, please, please let me know if you agree with me on this because that one is just driving me nuts. The next Mandela effect that I want to talk about is about Capri Sun. Always remember the Capri Sun logo looking like this. It currently looks like this, but there was a stretch in time from 2014 to 2018 where the Capri Sun logo looked like this. And I just simply have never seen that in my life. Someone please enlighten me because I know I've drinking Capri Sun in 2014 to 2018, like within that time span. I'm positive of it. Why the hell I have never seen that logo. Never in my life. Please let me know. Okay, the next Mandela effect is so niche. Well, I think it's niche, but I feel like everyone grew up seeing this commercial. And it was for the Acuvate contact commercial where there are 2 blonde twins and they're talking about how one of them has astigmatism and one of them doesn't. Like, I feel like this commercial is so iconic and everyone knows it. I always remember one twin saying, "I have astigmatism," and the other twin goes, "And I don't." Swear it. She never says, "and I don't." Please just listen to it. It sounds so wrong.
We're twins. She has astigmatism. When you walked up to me, I was so freaked out.
Like, come on. Please let me know what you guys remember on that because I feel a little cuckoo that I like vividly remember her being like, "I have astigmatism and I don't." Like, it's like, why else is the other twin even there? Like, who cares? Like, she has, like, that was the whole point. All right, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about has to do with Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. I swear that there is video footage. I mean, it exists, but I swear that there was public video footage of his death, like of him getting stung by a stingray in the heart. I swear that this exists. I feel like I've seen, like, bits and pieces of it, and I don't know if it's just because there's so much footage of him with wildlife that like I'm mixing it up with something, but I saw some people talking about this on Reddit and that they remember it as well. So I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Apparently there is actually footage of his death. It's just like has never been released to the public, But like, people are so shitty. Like, there is no way, because I feel like they could sell that video for millions of dollars. It doesn't feel like, how did that not like come out? Like, I just don't understand. But please let me know what you guys remember on that. I would love to hear your thoughts. I used to be obsessed with like the crocodile hunter because I was obsessed with his daughter, Bindi the jungle girl. She was my fave. So let me know what you guys remember. The next Mandela effect I want to talk about has to do with the Easy Bake Oven. Guys, I loved Easy Bake Oven as a kid. I absolutely loved it. I grew up to love like actual baking, so like kind of makes sense that I was really into the Easy Bake Oven. I always remember my Easy Bake Oven being white with pink flowers so vividly. And that version of an Easy Bake Oven has never existed. Like, these are the Easy Bake Ovens over the years, and I don't remember a single one of those, like, having one. I swear it was white with pink flowers. Please tell me someone else remembers it. Like, kind of like a light pink flower. What is that? Because, like, theoretically, the years that I would have been playing with the Easy Bake Oven, it would have been either of these two. And I don't remember either, so let me know what you guys think. Alright, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about, it has to do with Muhammad Ali. I remember, like, if I had to guess, I would have said Muhammad Ali died before I was even born. Like, I literally swear I never remember him being alive. But he died in 2016. This feels, again, like the damn Shirley Temple Mandela effect. The fact that that girl died in 2016, I'm like, what do you mean? There's no way. All right, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about is about Jason Momoa. I always thought that this was how you spelled his name. 100%. I can't lie, though. I'm not a... Game of Thrones? Is he on Game of Thrones? If he's not, that's actually embarrassing. Aquaman, but apparently Jason Momoa has always been spelt like this. That just looks wrong to me, but I would like to hear your guys' thoughts because I don't know. Alright, the next Mandela effect, speaking in the same category, is Gordon Ramsay. I always remember Gordon Ramsay being spelt like this, like John Benet Ramsey, but it has always been spelt Gordon Ramsay, like Ramsay. Wrong. Just wrong. Especially concerning because I really loved like cooking shows as a kid, so it's really weird to me that that's the case. I just disagree. The next Mandela effect that I want to talk about has to do with Uncle Sam. I always remember Uncle Sam's hat having red and white stripes and the blue stars, like the American flag, 100% vividly. I've seen so many pictures of like evidence that this was the case, but apparently never. He has always never had red and white stripes. He's always just had the blue band with the stars. And please tell me what you guys remember because it's driving me nuts. All right, the next Mandela effect is about spiders. Weird thing, but I always remember a black widow spider having a little like red hourglass on its back. It's always been on its stomach. Please tell me you think that's wrong because absolutely not. What the hell? All right, the next Mandela effect I want to talk about is all about Frankenstein. I always 100% remember Frankenstein having the little knobs coming out of his forehead. I can see this so perfectly. Every Halloween costume that I have seen also has the knobs coming out of his forehead, but they have always been coming out of his neck, and I just feel like that's wrong. I just really feel wrong about that. Please let me know what you guys remember. And why would there be so many Halloween costumes that have the wrong thing? The Halloween costumes always gets me about anything. It's what gets me about the Britney Spears, like, Oops, I Did It Again music video with the headset everyone remembers. Like, why would that exist in a Halloween costume if it wasn't there? Please let me know. All right, the next Mandela effect that I want to talk about is about Jigsaw. There's a new Jigsaw movie coming out, so I think this is why a lot of people have been talking about this and sending this to me recently. But everyone remembers Jigsaw, his phrase being like, do you want to play a game? 100%. His phrase has always been, I want to play a game.
I want to play a game.
It's just so wrong on so many levels. But please let me know what you guys remember, because I don't remember that. Next Mandela effect I want to talk about is really random, but the crazy frog. Since when is his penis showing? Someone sent this to me and I literally thought it was an edit because I was like, why is that there? And like, I feel like I remember watching that like shit in school. Why is his penis there? Please let me know. Next Mandela effect I want to talk about is a Christmas song. I'll be home for Christmas. You can blank on me. What are the words? I always remember the words being, you can count on me. But it's always apparently been, you can plan on me. No. Like, I love Christmas. Like, a lot. And that is so wrong to me. Absolutely not. Alright, the last two Mandela effects are emoji Mandela effects, which are some of my faves because I think it's weird when we all remember something just existing and then it just simply never did. The first one is a soldier emoji. I'm not like sure on this, but a lot of people seem to remember there being like a soldier emoji that's doing the salute, but with like a camouflage hat on. I don't know on that. I didn't know her. I wouldn't have used her, so I don't know. But let me know what you guys remember. Speaking of hats, this one I definitely remember. I vividly remember there being a wizard hat emoji. Kind of like the witch hat emoji, but it has like stars on it, like little yellow stars. I feel like it was navy blue. Literally 100%. Please let me know if you remember that because it has never existed. And I'm really angry about it. But anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of all of these Mandela effects. If you have any personal Mandela effects or ones that you just want me to talk about, let me know in the comments below. But that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and subscribe for new videos every week. And I will see you guys later. Bye!